Hi students, welcome to my class. Dear students, in the previous classes we are discussing the solving the linear equations in one variable by trial and error method and the elimination method. We are discussing in the previous classes. So today we are going to discuss the third method to solving the linear equations in one variable, that is called as direct or transposition method. This is the third method to solving the linear equations. Is it right? Yes. So this is the last method, and this method is a very useful and very easy to solve the linear equations in one variable. Okay students, so almost all this method only we have to use it. Okay, but in particularly in the exam, solve the equations or solve the x by the trial and error method. If they are asking in particularly that method, you want to solve that method only. But sometimes they are given only the solve the linear equations. They are not given any specific method. You should choose any method. You should choose any method. Your convenient method. You have to solve the linear equations in one variable. Okay, students. Yes. So today we are going to discuss this method. So before going to the exercise, I will show some more examples. See, first this is LHS and RHS terms are there. Is it right? LHS means left hand side, RHS means right hand side. This is the most important. Understood? See, in between LHS and RHS, in between which sign is there? Is equal to sign is there. Then keep in your mind, what is the sign? Is equal to sign is there. So see students, in the is equal to sign is there not. So left of the equal signs, that is called as LHS. Right side of the equals is called as RHS side. This is right hand side. So suppose in the LHS having a positive sign is there. If you are going to the RHS, the plus is if it is going to the RHS, the plus it become what? Minus. And then minus, if it is in the LHS is minus, if it go to the RHS it become plus. Plus it become minus, minus it become plus, like into become divided by become into. So these concepts you have to keep in your mind. Suppose RHS to LHS. Suppose from RHS, if it's sent to the from RHS to LHS, minus it become plus, plus it become minus, divided by become into divided by, into become divided by. Understood? So wherever they are going from LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS, the sign will be changes. How it will be changes? Plus it become minus agutte, minus become plus agutte, into become divided agutte, divided become into agutte. Ultam kuda ade tarane agutte. Understood? Keep in your mind. So let us take one example. I will show now one of the example. See, x plus 8 it is equal to 10. It is one of the equation. Is it right? X plus 8 it is equal to 10. See students, in the equations, so I want to calculate the value of x. So we should keep in the LHS variable term. So separate it variable terms. So we have to keep only variable terms. And constant term write in one side, variable term have to write in the another side. Okay, where I have to write it? See, I will write the LHS in x. It is equal to, I will send 8. So what 8? Sign, what is the 8 having a sign? Plus. So 8 having a plus sign. So plus 8. I will send plus 8 from LHS to RHS. LHS in the RHS in now send ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ, transpose ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. So what it become? Plus 8 it become minus 8. So what is in the RHS? First what we have RHS, that one you have to write it. Then you have to send it, you have to transpose it. So plus 8 it become minus 8. Now x it is equal to 10 minus of 8, how much become? 2. The value of x is 2. So this value, if you are putting this equation, the LHS is become RHS. Let us see it. So what is the value of x? 2. 2 plus 8, how much become? 10. Understood? This is the verification. This is the verification. So this method is the direct or transposition method. Understood? I will take another example. X minus 5 it is equal to 12. X minus of 5 it is equal to 12. See students, here also we have to keep the x in the LHS side and minus 5 is there. So 5 having a negative side. So minus 5 have to send to the RHS. So what it become? It is equal to 12 as it is shifted down. Minus 5 it becomes plus 5. So therefore x it is equal to 12 plus 5 it becomes 17. The value of x is 17. If you are putting the value of x in this equation, 17 minus of 5 how much become? 12. Understood? So like that, then it is equal to 15 minus of x is there. 10 it is equal to 15 minus of x. See students, this is minus x is there. Is it right? So if you are keep in the RHS is also no problem. Otherwise, the minus x you should send to the LHS because minus it become plus. That's why. So I will send minus x to the RHS. It become what? Plus x. It is equal to 15 have to keep here only. 10 have to send to the RHS. I want to write the variable term have to write in the one side and the another side you have to write the numerical terms. So but variable terms you have to write in the LHS side. Always it is better to write the LHS side. Understood? Then 15 have to write here only. 10 if it is come is minus 10. Therefore x it is equal to 15 minus of 10 it become 5. Therefore x value is 5. Do you understood? Yes. So next one, 3x it is equal to 12. 3x is equal to 12 is there. See students, 3 and x in between which sign is there? Nothing is there means into sign is there. Already I told in the previous classes. So x you have to keep in the LHS only. I will send 3 to the RHS. So in between which sign is there? Into. If it is go to into to the RHS, from LHS to RHS, into it become what? Into is become divide. Is it right? That's why. So x it is equal to 12 have to write here. So 3 where it going to the RHS? So divided by 3. So it means you have to go to the denominator. That means it is indicated as divisions 12 from 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 4s are 12. Now x is equal to what is the value of x? It is equal to 4. 4 by 1 is nothing but 4. That's it. Understood? So one more example. 5m it is equal to 30. 5m is equal to 30. So m have to keep here only 30. 5 have to send to the RHS. It become divided by 5 1 5 6 therefore m it is equal to how much? 6. Do you understood? So like this we have to use the transposition method or direct method. So one more example students. 6th one I will show now. See, x by 4 it is equal to 3. X by 4 it is equal to 3. See, x by 4 in between x and 4 in between which sign is there? Divisible sign is there. So we have to send 4 to the RHS. It means cross multiplication. Like that means we have to call it as cross multiplication. X you have to keep in the LHS side. 4 you should multiply by 3. 4 into 3. So how much become? X it is equal to 4 3 is how much? So 12. Therefore x value is 12. So one more example. 2x by 5 it is equal to 4 students. 2x by 4 it is equal to 4. See, first we have to send to the 5 to the RHS. What it become? 2x it is equal to 5 into 4. How much? 20. Directly I will multiply. 5 4s are 20. Now 2x here no. So we have to keep x only. We want value of x. X have to keep here only. X and 2 in between which sign is there? Into. So 2 have to send to the RHS. What it become? Divisible. Because of into sign is there, we go into it become divided. So that's why 2 ones are 2, 10s are. Therefore x is equal to 10. Do you understand? So like that, x by 3 it is equal to 1 by 6 is there. X by 3 it is equal to 1 by 6 is there. See students, like this question, so what is the value of x? See, like this question, we have to do cross multiplication. When they are given the LHS and the RHS fraction form, so we have to do cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication, we have to do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication, we call it as cross multiplication. Keep in your mind, okay students? Yes. Now 6 into x, 6x, it is equal to 3 into 1, 3. So cross multiplication is this new denominator and numerator. This denominator and numerator have to multiply and equate it. So now x is equal to, so 3 have to write here only, 6 have to send to the RHS, so it become divided by 6. 3 ones are, 3 twos are, therefore x is equal to 1 upon 2. Do you understand? So like these questions we have to solve the by direct or transposition method. So it is very easy to solve the linear equations in one variable. So this method only we we have to practice more times. Okay. Now I will go to the exercise problems. Exercise 4.3. First one question I will go to now. So what is the first question? First one, A question. What is that? 2y plus 5 by 2. 2y plus 5 by 2. It is equal to 2y plus 5 by 2. It is equal to 37 by 2. 37 by 2. Dear students, like this question, see 2y plus 5 by 2 is equal to 37 by 2 is there. So 37 by 2 is one of the constant terms, 5 by 2 is also constant term. These two constant terms are in the different side of 37 by 2 it is in the RHS side is there, and 5 by 2 is in LHS side is there. So they are in different side. That's why we have to write in the same side. So plus 5 by 2 is there, no? We have to send to the RHS. So what is the remaining in the LHS? 2y. It is equal to what is in the RHS? 37 by 2. So what it will come? 5 plus 5 by 2. If it is come to the RHS, it will be minus 5 by 2. Okay. Now 2y it is equal to, so denominator, both are fraction form in the denominator are same. So subtract the numerator, 37 minus of 5. So suppose denominator are different, we have to take out the LCM and apply the LCM. Already we know that in the fraction form. So 2y is equal to 37 minus of 5, it becomes 32. 4 upon 2. Okay. Now 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12. So the remaining 2y it is equal to how much become? 16 become. Okay. Now I want to calculate the y value. Y and 2 in between which sign is there? Into. So we should send to 2 to the RHS. It becomes what? Divided by. So 2 1s are 2, 8s are 16. Therefore y is equal to 8. The value of y is 8. Do you understood? So if you are putting the value of 8, value of y in the equation, so that it becomes 37 by 2. It is also 37 by 2. Can I check it? 2 into 8 plus 2 into 8 plus 5 by 2. See, 2 8s are how much? 16 plus 5 by 2. So nothing is there, means 1. So 2 and 1 is LCM is what? 2. So 2 into 16, 32 plus of 5 into 1, 5. Because of these two are the prime numbers. When they are prime numbers, we have to multiply cross 3. I already told in the fractions lessons. So 32 plus of 5 become 37. 37 by 2. So this is the RHS. So this is LHS. This is RHS. LHS become RHS. Therefore, answer is become correct. Understood? So like this we have to verify it. And the next question, students, I will go to the D question. Q by 4 plus 7 is equal to 5. Plus 7 it is equal to 5. Very simple. 7 and 5 are in the different side. We have to send to 7 to the RHS. Q by 4 you have to keep in the LHS. So 5 have to write in the RHS. Plus 7 it will become LHS, it will become minus 7. Plus 7 it will become minus 7. So Q by 4 have to write as it is equal to 5 minus of 7, it will become minus 2. Because of bigger number sign. Now Q by 4 it is equal to minus 2. Nothing is there is 1. So we have to do cross multiplication. So Q into 1 what? Q. It is equal to 4 into minus 2. Minus 8. 4 2s are 8 minus as it is right now. The value of Q is minus 8. Understood? So like that, F question I will show now. F question. Right here, F question. Enough. 5 by 2 into x. 5 by 2 into x. It is equal to 25 by 4. 20 by 4. Correct? 5 by 2 into x is equal to 25 by 4. Okay. See students, in these questions, very simple. 5x into, we have to do cross multiplication first. 5x, this x is goes to the numerator. 5x into 4. 5x into 4. The first numerator and denominator. It is equal to, next 2 into 25. 25 into 2. Anyone have to write it? Okay. 5 4 is how much? 20x. 5 4 is 20x. Is equal to 25 2 is 50. Now I want x. X is equal to 54 upon 20. So 0 0 get cancelled. So what is the remaining x value? X is equal to 5 by 2. That's all. The value of x is 5 by 2. Understood? So very simple, students. So in the remaining questions, and the J question is there. So I will show now J question. So what is the J question? 2b by 3 minus of 5, which is equal to 3. It is also very, very simple. Like that second question, D question only. Like that D question only. Very simple, students. 2b by 3 I will write as it is. Minus 5 I will send to the RHS. It will become plus 5. So 3 plus 5. So 2b by 3, it is equal to 3 plus 5 how to become 8. Now we have to do cross multiplication. 2b I have to write in the LHS. 3 have to send to the RHS. It become multiplication. Therefore 8 into 3. Therefore 2b it is equal to 8 is how much? 24. Therefore I want b value. B is equal to 24 whole upon 2. So 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Therefore B is equal to 12. Do you understood? So like this, the first main questions are there. So you have to do in the remaining questions in your home. Okay. So I will go to the second main. What is the second main? Solve first A. Second main A question I will solve now. So what is the A question? 2 into x plus 4 is equal to 12. 2 into x plus 4 it is equal to 12. See students, observe this question. 2 into x plus 4 is equal to 12. See, this is 2, this is what into. This is one of the term and this is the another term. Okay. So this and this terms in between which sign is there? Into. The bracket is indicated as into. Keep in your mind. So that's why I will send 2 only to the RHS because of 2 is the constant and 12 is the constant. That's why 2 I will send to the RHS. So what will become? Divide. Because of 2 and x plus 4 in between which sign is there? Into. That's why x plus 4 have to write in the LHS side. So 2 have to write in the RHS side. It will become what? 12 by 2. Now x plus 4 as it is right down and 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. Remaining is what? 6. Now x you have to keep in the LHS. 6 into the RHS. So plus 4 it become minus 4 if it is come to the RHS. Therefore x is equal to 6 minus 4 it will become 2. This is the value of x. This is the one method of the solving the linear equations. Like these questions only I will solve the another method, alternative method. Say 2 into x plus 4 it is equal to 12. Anyone have to choose it. So if it is this one easy, you have to follow this rule only, these steps only. Otherwise I will show now this one questions. Very simple. See, 2 into x and 2 into 4. We have to do some distributive property. Is it right? So 2 we have to multiply by x one time. Then 2 we have to multiply by 4 one time. Understood? We have to distribute it. 2 into x what? 2x plus 2 into 4, 8. 2 4s are 8. It is equal to what? 12. Now 2x you have to keep in the LHS. 2x have to keep in the LHS. It is equal to 12 have to write in the RHS plus 8 we should send to the RHS. It become what? Minus 8. Therefore 2x is equal to 12 minus of 8 how much will become? Yes? 12 minus of 8 will become 4. So remaining x is equal to 4 by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Therefore x is equal to what? 2. So same value it will come. X is equal to, here also x is equal to 2. So this is the another method, or anyone you have to choose it. If it is this method is also easy, this method is also very easy. So you can choose any one method to solve the linear equations. So I will go to the question number B. So I will show only one method. So B 3 into n minus of 5 it is equal to 21. Yes friends, 3 we should send to the 21 because of 3 should divided from 10, 21 is divided from 3, that's why n minus of 5 it is equal to 21 whole upon 3. 3 1s are 3, 7s are. Therefore n minus of 5 it is equal to what is the remaining 7. So therefore n I want n, 7 you have to write in the RHS, minus 5 have to send to the RHS, it will become what? Plus 5. Therefore n is equal to n plus 5 how much become 12. Therefore n is equal to 12. Very simple. Okay. So next D question I will show now. So what is the D? Minus 4 into 2 plus 4 it is equal to 8. Okay, see students, here minus 4 is there. Okay, so we should, and this is into 2 plus x, not 4, 2 plus x, sorry, 2 plus x. 2 plus x is one of the term and minus 4 is the another term. In between which sign is there? Into sign is there. So minus 4, if it is sent to the RHS, what it become? Divide. So minus is, the sign will not change. When you are going to into, it become divide. Into in the divide agಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ sign ಏನು change ಆಗಲ್ಲ. But ಅದೇ minus ಇಂದ plus ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ sign change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, keep in your mind. So 2 plus x I will write as it is in the LHS. So 8, you have to write in the RHS. Minus 4 I will send to the RHS. It becomes divided by minus 4. So as it is, you have to write it minus 4. The sign will never changes because of minus 4 and 2 plus x in between into sign is there. That's why 4 ones are 4, 4 2s are 8. Here plus is there, plus divided by minus, what is get? So 2 plus x, it is equal to plus divided by minus, what will you get? Minus, and remaining was 2. Now x is equal to minus 2, have to keep in this RHS. So plus 2, it will become minus 2. Therefore x is equal to what? Minus 2 and minus 2? Minus 4. Very simple. We understood. So like this, we have to solve the linear equations in one variable. Remaining questions are there in the second main. We have to solve in their row. Okay. Next, I will show the third main. What is the third question? Third main questions. I will show the first one. 4 it is equal to 5 into p minus 2. 5 into p minus 2. 4 it is equal to 5 into p minus 2. Okay. See students, 4 is equal to 5 into p minus 2 is there. So, but 5, if you are sent to the LHS, it become divided because of 5 and p minus 2 in between which sign is there? Into. So that's why if you are sent to the 5 to the LHS, it become 4 divided by 5. But 4 it never divided by 5. That's why I will show alternative method. I show now that method you have to use it. So 4, otherwise you have to interchange the places. 5 into p minus 2 it is equal to 4. ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ LHS ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, LHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ RHS ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಸೈನ್ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ the variable term unknown value have to keep in the LHS. It is very easy to solve the equations. That's why. So if you are sent 5 to the RHS, never divide 4 from 5. That's why you don't want to send that. Okay. Otherwise, we have to do multiplication, distributive property. 5 into p, 5p, plus into minus minus. 5 2s are how much? 10. It is equal to 4. Now 5p have to keep in the LHS. Minus 4 have to send that. So 4 have to write it. Minus 4 it become, sorry, minus 10 it become plus 10. So 5p is equal to 10 plus 4, 14. Therefore p is equal to 14. 5, if it is equal to the RHS, it become divided by 5. Therefore p is equal to 14 by 5. Very simple. Okay. Next one, C. 16 it is equal to 4 plus 3 into t plus 2. 3 into t plus 2. Okay. See students, 16 it is equal to 4 plus 3 into t plus 2. Someone 4 plus 3. You are adding this one. No, it is wrong. Because 3 and t plus 2, this is the only one term. This is to one term, this is to 4. So this is a variable term, but this is constant term. Variable and constant never add, never subtract. Okay, that's why 4 is there now. We have to send to the LHS. So 16 plus 4 it will become minus 4. It is equal to 3 into t plus 2. 3 into t plus 2. Next, 16 minus 4 how much become 12. It is equal to 3 into t plus 2. Next, 3 and t plus 2 in between which sign is there? Into. So 3, if I send to the LHS, it become divide. Okay, therefore 12, it become divide. 12 by 3, it is equal to t plus 2. Okay, 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. Therefore 4 it is equal to t plus 2. Okay, plus 2 you have to send to the LHS. 4 have to write in the LHS. So plus 2 it become minus 2. It is equal to t as it is right now. So 4 minus 2 how much become? 2. 2 is equal to t. Therefore t is equal to 2. The value of t is 2. You understood? So like this also we have to solve the linear equations like these questions. Okay. So don't add 4 and 3 because 3 after t plus 2 variable term is there. So see carefully the questions. And then E 0 it is equal to 16 plus 4 into m minus 2. Is it right? So m minus 6. M minus 6. Now again this one is also not possible to add it. 16 and 4 cannot add it because of 4 after m minus 6 is there. M minus 6 into 4. This is the only one term, whole term. That's why 16 and 4 never add it. That's why what we have to do, 16 have to send to the LHS. So 16 will become minus 16 and 0 is there. You don't want to write the 0. So next remaining what is that? 4 into m minus of 6. Now 4 and m minus 6 is there. No? 4 you have to send to the LHS. It becomes divided. So minus 16 4 upon 4 it is equal to m minus 6. Okay. Now 4 ones are 4. 4s are. So minus 4 it is equal to m minus 6. Now m minus 4 have to keep in the LHS. Minus 6 have to send to the RHS. So LHS. So minus 4 it are written in the LHS. Minus 6 if it is come to the RHS it becomes plus 6. It is equal to m. And minus 4 plus 6 signs are different. We have to do subtraction. So 6 minus 4 how much become 2. Bigger number sign is plus. Therefore 2 is equal to m. Therefore m is equal to 2. The value of m is 2. Understood? So like this we have to solve it. Be careful. There is 2 and 16 and 4 plus something is there means so you never add it. So these questions and these questions. Okay. So be carefully. You have to practice in your home. Okay. So this is the exercise 4.3. There are some questions in your textbook are there. The remaining questions you have to solve in your home. Okay students. In the next classes we have to discuss the applications of the linear equations. Okay. That exercise you have to discuss in the next classes. Thank you.